What's up, everybody? First off, let's get this off the table, right? Mm-hmm. We've been trying really hard, and we want to thank all our listeners, and we appreciate all you guys. So if you guys could go subscribe to the YouTube, socials, I don't know, tell a friend about it, you know, what else?
That sounds good.
Let's get on with the show. Hey, Nick.
Hey, Pedro. Who do you think you are?
Forgot I was dressed as a woman.
And you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Forgot that I was dressed like a man.
Everywhere I go, there's someone who's been in their underwear with my wife.
Holy shit, dude.
Shout out Will Smith, dude. Shout out Will Smith. I am Nicholas, and I am coming at you live from Studio 3. It's a pleasure to be here. This is our Valentine's Day episode, and to my right, dressed like a beautiful lady.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I am Pedro.
Okay. Yes, that's true.
And then over here behind that camera, we got...
Hey, I'm producer CJ, a.k.a. producer Cupid, and I'm extra cute. And I'm going to make some boys fall in love today. Woo, woo.
Wow.
Don't shoot, dude. You can't point.
Goodness. If people had questions about our sexuality before this episode, it is all over.
It's on.
So...
And you know what? Hold on. Retracting a little bit.
Yeah.
We're going with... Oh, shit, dude. We're going...
I thought he was shooting blanks.
We found out CJ's mom, actually, mom twice removed,
yes,
is Asian.
Yeah.
So he had the full authority to do the
from
faces
last week. Exactly.
Yep. So I was unaware of that information.
I was too, and I was taken back. And actually, I called him after the podcast. I'm like, I can't be your friend anymore. I have to cut this out
Canceled.
of the podcast.
Yeah, we canceled.
And then actually, when I first called him, a very nice Korean lady picked up. And I was like, this is surprising. And I was like, CJ, wait, is this part of your hair? He's like, yeah, I'm trying to explain to you guys.
Yeah. I guess it would have been helpful if you said that on air.
We took it as racist.
I am part of Korean.
Holy shit.
Just
You wanted to.
No, he's like,
Oh, that's right. That's right. He's good.
all right, let's get out of that territory. So,
And I would like to actually just make a quick correction. A couple of episodes ago, Shia LaBeouf has white depression. I said that Shia LaBeouf is, in fact, Latinx. Shia LaBeouf is not, in fact, Latinx.
God damn it, dude. You brought my hopes up.
I know. I'm so sorry about it. Shia LaBeouf's dad is French Cajun. Shia LaBeouf's mom is Ashkenazi Jew.
What made you think he was Mexican?
yeah.
His dad is
Koreans, am I right?
He's in the Mongrels biker gang, which I thought was a Hispanic.
Every Hispanic is in the bike gang, dude.
Mongols. I thought the Mongols were a Hispanic biker gang. They're primarily Hispanic, but still.
Okay.
So that was my mistake, and I'm so sorry, Shia LaBeouf, and to the world.
This is Valentine's Day, and you're muddying it up with racism, with
You're ruining our date
canceling
here,
people.
Dude.
Yeah,
No, we have to be correct here. We give you the facts and we give them straight. This is a news organization,
That's
obviously,
And then straight about the outfit you got on. Calm down.
you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self.
And it's Black History
And
Month.
it's still
It's
Black
Valentine's
History.
Day.
Happy Black History Month, everybody.
This is a beautiful episode, and we have somebody joining
BLM,
us.
dude. BLM.
Yeah,
Black Lives Matters.
yeah. Black Love Matters, dude. You're
Exactly.
Fuck yeah, it does.
right. Are they selling that now in chocolate? Hershey's getting in on the action now.
Yeah, they're
Wouldn't
going.
be surprised.
Virtual
Corporate America.
That's to get you, dog.
No, to get you out to get your money for no matter what they're trying to support.
Which means it's only a matter of time before they start doing it in white chocolate.
Oh,
I hate white chocolate,
me too.
to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I mean, I don't mind it. I'm not a big candy fan anymore, but if I have a sweet tooth, I'll do a white chocolate.
Well, in your 30s, you're not supposed to eat candy anymore.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, you're only supposed to pass
I
it
eat
out.
candy all the time. You didn't give me candy for our Valentine's dinner here.
There's candy in the back right there.
There's a little bit. What is that over there?
Oh, shit. Let me drink this.
That looks very red. Is that? Do you have a UTI on our first date? Don't, come clean, man.
Fucking Cosby Temple over there.
Yeah. Is it HPV or?
I'm menstruating.
You been hanging out with Pam?
CJ can smell it.
Damn, Cupid. Just
Yeah, no, but
flies down.
going back to, we
Yes.
do have somebody coming on.
Yeah, joining us for.
And a couple of weeks ago, we did, Mr. Clavicles was on, and he is a YMH alum.
Indeed.
And so I think what we're going to try to do is go into that a little bit and kind of reach out to these, content creators that are portrayed and are shouted out on the.
Oh,
was that your stomach?
I'm
dude?
nervous.
Oh my God.
You're a beautiful lady. You look exactly like the pictures.
That never happens.
I know.
For those who couldn't hear it, Nick's stomach just growled louder than Noki.
So, Grass Kingdoms is going to join us in a few.
Yes, indeed. I think he was. And is he?
Is he on?
I thought he was in there. I thought I saw the thing, but maybe it was something else. Anyways, so I guess we'll carry on. I saw that he was trying to get in.
Is it? Go ahead and give a double check.
Let's see the production.
This dress, I fill it out pretty good, dude. I'm not going to lie. I haven't looked this good in a dress since middle school.
Should be coming on. Here we go. Are we able to do that?
I think we're able to hear him.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, Noah.
Oh, wait, my video's off, isn't it? Dun, dun, dun.
Just scared. Oh, there we go. The grand reveal.
What's up, dudes?
More beautiful, not really in person, I guess, but on video.
Thanks. I appreciate you.
It's Valentine's Day, so we're trying to spread the cheer and everything. You know what I mean? This
That's
is our
fair.
Valentine's
I
Day.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Can you hear everything good? Are you?
I can hear you fine. Yeah, can you hear me fine?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Can you see how good I look in this dress?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of far away,
Yeah.
and the table's kind of in front of you.
Yeah.
I thought you were just wearing like a tank top, but now that I can, it does look like a dress.
Thank you, dude.
Are you also wearing heels?
No, they're Converse, just because I'm a classy gal,
Oh.
you know?
And it's fun.
That's fair, but not classy enough to wear heels.
Exactly right.
That's
Well,
true.
Yeah, but I mean, I also like comfort. I'm a big comfort girl.
Yeah, we can see.
That's fair. That's fair. You also
You know.
like to party.
Of course.
We can see you like comfort
Hell
from the
yeah.
bump in your pants. So, anyways,
¿Quién crees
do you
que
have
eres?
what's your love life like? Do you have any big romantic plans coming up? What's going on during this whole pandemic lockdown love life situation with you? You know?
I just play keyboard all the time, man. And I'll probably be doing the same on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
I don't have any real plans or anything coming up for that. But no, man, like this whole quarantine, I've just been hanging out making music the whole time. So
You really have.
I can't
man.
really
You've been
say
putting
much
out a
on
lot of
that.
stuff.
So, what's that?
You've been putting out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's legit. Like it's literally all I do. So,
So if you
so yeah, I can't really talk much about my love life, man. I don't really have one right now.
We're all in the same boat.
Speak for yourselves,
It
okay?
happens.
I'm married.
yeah, gross.
Not much of a love life. Yeah.
And I think, like, if you're not in a relationship, you're not celebrating fucking V-Day, dude.
What are
You
we
know?
doing right now, dude?
This is a mock celebration. This love's not real.
Anyways,
My whole life is a celebration, dog.
Hell
that's
yeah, dude.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I love
Why would
that.
it not be?
That's true. I don't know if you have like a thing like depression, it kind of like bogs you down sometimes and you wish it didn't. You just wake up a
That's
little
true.
bit.
That's true. It comes and it goes. It's like the wave.
It does, right? It's like, and then you just realize that's what life is. It's ups and downs and in betweens,
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
But you know what keeps you grounded, man? Love. Whether it be from friends, from family,
Or from keyboards.
or from keyboards.
I'm from keyboards.
Music, dude.
Especially the keyboards. But friends and family are cool too. They're okay.
Yeah,
Debatable.
sometimes.
So for during this whole crazy lockdown and everything, for me, like I'm a
How
musician
much
too.
ass have you gotten? Let's just throw it out there, right?
Oh, a whole ton. All the time.
Sorry.
But I mean, when I'm not doing that, I'm playing keyboards. So
Hell
it's
yeah,
just,
dude.
But so with music and creating, has it during this whole, for me, it's been, I know creativity is an excuse if you don't just like keep on putting down the work and like playing keyboard, playing guitar and trying to create. But have you found that during this like strange time that it's been harder to create, or just what's that experience been for you? Because for me, it's been like, I don't know. I just feel like a little bit, it's harder to reach to where I want to get to because I feel like I can't explain myself. So you just answer the question. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's fair.
Just gonna
Man,
I'm gonna get high in
kinda
the
look at
corner.
it like sometimes I don't try and stress myself out about like anything, and for everything that like I have put out, there's so many things that I didn't put out because I didn't finish, or like I started and never got to because I was like, oh, this sucks. Like I've made a lot of shit too. So it's just, I don't know, man. I just try not to think about it too much. And sometimes stuff goes, like they talk about like flow states, and sometimes like that's a real thing. Sometimes it just pops up, but sometimes you can't like force it. So
yeah, you struggle.
It's just, yeah, but it's like the more you do it, the more it happens. So
it's mental gymnastics.
You just kind of push through it sometimes, you know?
It's a muscle, bro. You gotta practice it.
Yeah, you gotta stretch it, work it out like anything. You're
pretty much
the single you released a month or so ago, I think. Mandatory Merriment.
I love. That came out at the end of January. I forget the exact date, but
I love that song.
January. Thank you.
I don't dip too much into electronic music, but it did have a lot of this like Calm Trues, like Alpha Beach, like from that High Maintenance show. Did you ever watch that show or anything?
I haven't, but I'm familiar with the two artists you named.
Yeah, it's just I love that kind of music when I'm riding my bike because it just kind of it feeds you into. I love when you can make electronic music have a pulse, have heart to it, because sometimes I feel like the digital realm of it can kind of take you out of that in a way. So it becomes like
yes and no. I get what you're saying, but it's just I don't know, like corny music's corny, and it doesn't matter if it's done on like computers or guitars. But I get you. I'm just really into like weird sounds and just like creating things. Like if I'm going to make music on a computer, then it's going to sound like computer music. So if I can jump into and try and make something more like electronic but fun, that's the idea, you know, at least for me.
Yeah, it's jumping into it that way.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
But I appreciate that. I really like that song a lot too. That one's a banger.
Dude, and I actually really like a song called Outside that you have. I've been jamming to that so much, honestly. Like my daughter's dancing to it and everything. It's
hell yeah, that's awesome.
What was maybe some of your inspirations for your music? Like, how did you begin creating music?
I mean, I've kind of been writing music for like a long time, just in terms of, you know, like I grew up, I was a metal kid when I was younger, and I played a lot of guitar, and I was in a lot of different bands. And then I kind of, as the band, like I remember I was in this one band, and when we were about to break up, I was writing a lot of the music, but I was writing in Guitar Pro, which is like a computer program. And when the band like broke up, I was still like I was like, oh, like with my computer, I could be a whole band, you know? So I just started writing music on my computer. And for a while I was really into like hip hop. I was really into 90s boom bap and shit like that. So I was flipping samples and making beats and trying to work with rappers, and just, I've been doing that for about a decade. And just over time, I've kind of changed, and what I like to make has really changed. And more recently, like I didn't really start singing on tracks until about like a year-ish ago.
Yeah.
But like the stuff I'm making now is just really fun, and really just, I'm just trying to kind of write more songs, but also have some instrumental stuff. But I'm not trying to just like make beats or, you know, like be weird or anything. I'm just making dumb, fun, stupid, goofy stuff.
Grass Kingdoms, this is producer CJ. You can't see me, but I'm dressed like a super cute angel. CJ? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man.
I'm just curious. I noticed like what I felt like was a huge vaporwave vibe coming out of the set that you just did, the Interspace 2021 set.
Mm-hmm.
That was fucking badass. It's super chill. I was working to it last night. I loved it. Thank you. Do you get into vaporwave, or does that come from your sample flipping background and stuff like that? Is that more what
I mean, probably a little bit of both. Realistically, I haven't really. I like flipping samples, but it's not something I really try and do a whole lot anymore, just because, you know, there's just hoops you have to jump through. And I like writing stuff, so I don't just start at that, you know?
Yeah.
But I fuck with a lot of vaporwave stuff. I just really like that aesthetic to it. And I definitely appreciate a lot of that too. Like, I think a big part of vaporwave specifically is like, not just the music, but even like the visual aesthetic to everything.
100%.
And just kind of how everything is old school and like a beat up VHS.
Yes.
I really fuck with like that whole wave of shit too.
I like that for sure. Also, a lot of people might not like, the only way they know you is through like being mentioned on Your Mom's House, the podcast and stuff like that. You know,
absolutely.
So a lot of people only know your bangers like Nadav is Googling, bro.
What a song.
What a fucking banger. Honestly.
That shit's cool. Like I'm totally cool with that. I mean, it is what it is, you know, like I sent them the song in the hopes that they would play it, and they did.
Right. And
like,
I guess what
really popping off.
Yeah, I guess what I was going for is like, some people might not know that you actually put on your own fucking music. That's outstanding as well. You know, that's the point I was trying to get at.
You got to like grab their attention with one thing. And
I know, man.
Like, hey, I also do this.
Right. Yeah.
And then shove it into their heads.
This is what I'm really passionate about.
Yeah. Like I'm passionate about it all, but like, you know, I'm out here writing full songs and not just 30-second jingles.
Right.
I guess like you said, it's like if you're creating, you're working out that muscle, you're trying to get something out, and you can learn even from making a joke song. You can learn little tricks or little twists or sounds you might run into you could use in a different situation. You know, so
of course, you got to do it, man.
But yeah, that Nadav is Googling it. It's so catchy.
We asked Mr. We asked Mr. Clavicles a couple weeks ago when we had him on, but
Mr. Clavicles.
What was your reaction to being mentioned? Like you said, you sent it in hopes that they would play it, and because I'd be so stoked if they even mentioned, like, I don't know if I'm like fangirling over here, you know, but
so that's not the first thing I sent them. It's easily the biggest, but like I the first time they had mentioned me was in like September of 2019 when I had sent them the Acupuncture No More track.
Oh, right. Another fucking classic.
And that one was dope. And like, that one was really cool because like, it was the first time like Tom had ever like retweeted me. And I was like, oh shit, you know, like this dude's legit, like my favorite comedian. Well, before I even knew he had a podcast, and now he's got one. I'm like, oh fuck. So it's just like, that was really cool. And that definitely pulled in a lot of people like, to me, like it kind of grew my fan base a little bit. Right. I started getting a lot of follows on like social media. And then I just kind of kept sending them stuff, and not just like sending them stuff, but I just, you know, I consume all their media. And there's an episode of Two Bears, One Cave. Like, I don't remember when, but it was like 6 months before Nadav was Googling even like went live or they ever played it. Excuse me. There was an episode where Bert just says offhand, he says, someone should make a song for Nadav when he Googles, because they were just talking about how shitty of a Google he was. And I was like on my computer and I heard that and was just like, all right, Bert. And I did it. And like, I legit made that song in like 20 minutes. That's just awesome, because man. I just threw together some chords and like did a goofy jingle over it. And I sent it to them and they didn't play it for like 6 months. So I just thought it got lost in the ethos of the internet, because I assume they get thousands of emails every day.
It's got to be ridiculous.
You know, but that one by far, though, has been way bigger than anything else that's ever happened for me. Like, even on like a personal level, it's crazy. Like there's been like 2 covers of it now.
I know. It was just like last week there was some guy that did like this.
There's a metal dude. And then one guy did like guitars behind it. And then this morning, I woke up and someone did like this weird indie. Like I posted on my Instagram story, but awesome. It's just like, I don't know. It's weird that this goofy song is resonating with so many people in such a big way. And it's awesome. Like I love it so much. And, you know, like for a while I didn't want to put it on Spotify for obvious reasons, you know, because I just thought like the lyrics were, because I didn't want people to not know it, but then I did. And now like way more people like actually give a shit, you know, about like my music. Because a lot of people didn't even know I made shit. So once I uploaded that, once I like uploaded it, it just got everyone's attention. And then they're like, oh shit, he's also got like 70 other fucking songs up here.
Right.
So I'll check these out too. So it's been very good, very big for me. You know, like my favorite people are actually like following and interacting with me on social media. So it's like, you know, in the very least, that's cool as fuck. So, I mean, it's all been really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like with the Acupuncture No More, did you ever talk to Kyle C or any of these?
I talk to Kyle C all the time.
Do you? Okay.
I talk to him all the time still. He's a sweetheart. He's such a nice dude.
Do you have other relationships with like, because it is kind of crazy, even after having Mr. Clavicles on, like it is funny, like just the people that follow your mom's house and just the whole thing, they really do support in a weird way where there's all, it's like it all trickles down to some sense where everybody feels like they're in on this inside joke together, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
It's a really deep fan base, you know, which is really cool. So it's like, I feel really good to be like accepted into it on some sort. And, you know, like, I don't want to like say anything else. I just want to be like, yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. But I get so much just really positive things sent at me. You know, I don't really get very much negativity or anything like that, you know? So it's like, I get a lot of engagement and I actually get people that pay attention, you know, to some extent, you know, I'm still growing or whatever, but you know, it's just cool. Cause like I get it on all over, on all my social medias, on all my YouTube videos and all that. I get mad comments that are just like 4 strokes, you know, high and keep it proto. I get tons of like engagement and people actually giving a shit. So it's been super awesome. I'm super appreciative of everything that has and, you know, will come to me or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of hanging out at this point.
You're putting the work in there, man.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
Let me throw a real question at you here, especially I really want to know, what was your fashion and aesthetic inspirations? I mean, as a girl, you know, I try to be presentable and look good. I'm just trying to, yeah.
I don't know, man. Like,
is there a significance behind the braids, or is that just the easiest way to do your hair?
Yes and no. I mean, I really do appreciate like really like flamboyant and colorful people. Like I love Prince. I love like David Bowie. And I love all that. You know, I was a really like metal kid when I was younger, and I had long hair then I cut it. And then when I moved out to Nashville like 6 years ago, I just decided to grow it out. And I just like, I don't know, it's so drab when it's just like hanging out. And I was like hanging out with this chick one night and she's like, let me braid your hair. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then she did. And I was like, this is hard as fuck. And I mean, like but at the same time, it's like, who the fuck else is like, I don't know, man, it just looks cool. And if anything, like if you remember anything about me, you remember that I got braids like fucking Wednesday Addams.
Right.
So like Wednesday Addams or Willie Nelson, pick whoever you want. But like,
do you look
if
like
anything, it's like that, you know, but I definitely do like dress colorful and, you know, like do the whole thing. But I guess my inspirations are like Prince, David Bowie, and Acid.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm curious, the producer CJ again.
What's up? Yeah, what's up, CJ?
So, as far as your aesthetic is concerned, to me, you have a real Phoenix vibe. If I'm not mistaken, you're actually from here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I grew up in Glendale. Yeah, I grew up in Glendale, right across the street from Westgate.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
dude.
I feel
like
it.
literally, we moved into our house in like 1994. Like I grew up on 91st in Glendale.
Okay, you're right down the street.
We moved into our house when like all of Westgate was like a cow farm. And then we stayed there for like 21 years. And now it's this big booming. We moved out maybe like 5 years ago.
Okay.
6 years in May.
Yeah.
What brought you to Nashville?
My parents sold the house and moved to Knoxville. And they were like, if you want to go to Nashville, because, you know, I do music and I've been doing music. They were like, well, basically like pay for the initial move. And then once you get out there, you're on your own. But like, how many thousands of dollars did that save me from packing up my entire life and just moving to the other side of the country?
Across the country, yeah.
It's a good place to be.
Yeah,
right
like
now,
I definitely wanted to leave Phoenix, but I didn't really want to go to LA. And I had tried living in New York at one time, and it just didn't really work out because I don't know if you knew this, but New York's really expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
how expensive is it?
I don't even have a punchline for that, man. It's too expensive.
Yeah. I mean,
it's too expensive to afford a punchline.
If you have those braids, you could walk in certain areas of New York and they'd accept you pretty easily, though.
Maybe. I don't know if I'm ready to do that. But
you need
you're not wrong.
You need a particular hat.
That's true.
I think.
That's fair. I don't usually wear hats, honestly.
I wear them all the time, dude. Different.
I kind of like the dad hat, though. I've been rocking a dad hat lately.
Yeah.
But besides that
hats
I just kind of let the hair go wild.
With long hair, yeah, it's kind of, why are you wearing a hat? Just flaunt your beautiful hair.
Yeah.
That's kind of the look.
I
had
long hair for 5 years, and I had luscious hair.
Why'd you cut it? Sell out?
You got a job.
Gross.
Loser.
I just had it for a while, man. And it's not like the first time I let my hair grow out, so it's hair. It grows.
I feel that.
It grows in.
I feel that. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Out of every orifice, too. We learned that Sunday.
Yeah, it's an observation that I made. If you think about it, out of every single orifice that you have, your ears, your nose, everything.
Hair all around it, baby.
Grows hair.
That's fair.
I'm glad that we could use your time like this.
It's all good. It's all good.
So
what do you do for fun, man?
What keyboards, dude? Listen.
we went over this, man.
Yeah.
But I guess it's hard in lockdown. But I hear
I
now.
played Dark Souls. I really like Dark Souls. I will say in the last year, I've really been playing those games. But besides that, I play the
keyboards, baby.
Okay, I'll remember.
So what kind of keyboards? Are we Ableton? Are we MIDI?
I'm all Ableton these days.
Okay. That's an incredible program, man.
Ableton's pretty spectacular. Yeah. I could talk about that for the next hour if you really wanted to, but it's a spectacular program. I'm 100%. I really, really hope, like, I'm trying so hard. Like, I don't really want to be, I just want to get like a little bit more popular so they can be like, hey, do you want us to send you free shit? Cause I'd be like, fuck yeah. But like, you know.
Any DAW lists? Are you doing any, or just all completely through the program?
I'm 100% Ableton.
Okay, gotcha.
Ableton, which is kind of like, I mean, I've done plenty of others, you know, for a long time. I was making music in Reason. I had a machine for a while. I went to school for like audio engineering and I'm like professionally certified in Pro Tools. But I kind of wanted it all in one program, and Ableton just fits that because I also perform in Ableton when I do like live sets.
Okay.
I do 100% everything in Ableton these days, and it's a spectacular, wonderful program that I really, really want to sponsor me in some way, shape, or form.
For those creamy synth sounds that you've got, are you going?
I just want everything, dude. I just want to push before it comes out. I'll make them YouTube videos. Just come on, guys.
Heck yeah. Are you
Someone tag them on Twitter or something? Let's make this happen.
Ableton,
we'll get you there, dude.
Get this man.
I hope so.
Sponsorship. Jesus.
We denied Ableton's request last week, so we're like, we don't want it.
Yeah.
We don't want to be tied to corporate America.
No, you know what? We really like GarageBand, so I think we're gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
All right, that's fine, man.
Some of the synth pads they have in there, they have this retro one that you're like, this is exactly what I was looking for. This sounds like a vintage Moog 1974 or something.
Yes.
It's incredible. This GarageBand.
You should
GarageBand.
Try
it.
it.
It is what it is, man. These programs.
Are you
Making
are you getting your synth sounds from, Operator and Ableton, or are you using, outside synth patches, or what are you?
I use a lot of different things. Operator is really cool, and I do use it a decent amount, but honestly, I'm a real big like Native Instruments fan.
Oh yeah.
That's another company. Please sponsor me and send me free shit. But Native Instruments they make really good shit too. I usually make a lot of my own drum sounds. Or like I'm pretty heavy on Splice, and I'll pull samples from there and then kind of like mess with them. Or, like I've collected tons of sounds just over the years that I've kind of put into drum kits. But a lot of synths, a lot of Native Instruments and some of the stock cables and stuff. I also have some Arturia stuff that I use from time to time. I used to work at Guitar Center, and they would give you like free shit. So I have a lot of like different instruments, and there's a handful that I've like kind of narrowed down over the few years. So it's like I have all the Arturia shit, but I maybe use one or two of them. And I have a lot of Native Instrument shit, and I use a decent amount, but I don't use all of it. It's because it's a lot of shit.
They just give you instruments?
Well, like,
is that stealing?
Guitar Center used to do this. This was a long time ago. They used to have this program where you could like answer questions about something, and then they would give you that thing because it's a software. It's cheap, but they just tax on those motherfuckers.
Gotcha.
This sounds like you did it after hours, and it's not. They gave it to you, dude. You stole these things. No.
No, somebody else stole them, and
they're NFRs, dog. I can't sell them.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I got them, dog.
Yeah. If something just happens to come into your apartment, dude, that's just it so happens to be
Dude,
there.
I got numbers that say they're registered. That's all that matters, man.
We scratch those off in this apartment.
I got emails.
Don't tell Abel
Let's go,
that,
dog.
dude.
Lifetime supply, man. I don't even work at Guitar Center anymore.
You just open up a trench coat full of VST plugins, dude.
In fact,
full of just like USB sticks.
Yeah.
Couple memory cards, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Just like a bag of SD cards. What's up? Shake it like a bag of meth.
So are you, is there something,
Phoenix.
is there something you're working on currently that you haven't?
Keyboards.
Oh, dude.
God damn it. Sorry, dude.
I mean, like more than that, I kind of have been taken 2021 to kind of focus more on like video stuff. So yeah, like I got a few songs I'm definitely like writing and kind of working on, but I'm also trying to focus more on like some YouTube stuff. So like some longer form type videos of me like talking more or like talking about music or whatever, you know? So like I got some scripts that I'm kind of writing and putting together, and just, you know, I sold a bunch of records and comic books to buy like a DSLR, and, you know, just trying to do a handful of things in all honesty. But at the end of the day, mainly just playing keyboards too.
Nice,
you know?
dude. I actually,
a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
You posted a video on, I think it was your YouTube, of you breaking down like how you made a song or how you, I mean, I sat through the whole thing. It was like, I don't know shit about music. That's kind of why I've been quiet, you know, and you know, the girl should stay quiet if you're on a date.
¿Quién crees que eres?
So like, I don't know much about it. So when you were breaking it down, I was like very intrigued, and I was like, oh, you know, I kind of learned something from it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
I
go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Say it again.
No, go ahead.
Oh, word. I appreciate that, man. Like that's kind of more stuff like that. Like I'm trying a bunch of different ideas of things that might be like cool and entertaining, but like longer form videos. The more I've learned about YouTube, is that they really do favor longer videos because you have to pay attention, like watch time and whatnot. So I got a shit ton of views last year and was just kind of thinking 2021, I'm going to focus on that. So I started with that just to test the waters, and it's gotten a good reception. So I'm just trying to do more things in the vein of, but I don't really know exactly where it's going to steer. But as long as I can, you know, do that, do some music videos still, like I've been doing tons of videos. Yeah. Excuse me.
You've got a great sense of composition, bro. Like in your music and in your videos, your flow, the way everything builds, it's good stuff, man. You're on the right track. If I do say so myself, as somebody who has no credentials or anything like that whatsoever.
Hey man, credentials aren't important.
It's, you know, a fellow
if you
musician.
have an ear, if you have an ear and you think it sounds cool, then that's cool as shit, man. Thank you.
It is. It absolutely.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, CJ. I can't see you.
You don't want it, dude. He has no shirt on and wings right now.
Oh, well, whatever. Hey, what's up, dog?
And he could probably use some braids in his hair, honestly, dude.
I mean, it looks like long enough. They'd be small, but you could probably make it happen.
Hey,
we'll trade
He
techniques.
has a kid,
I mean,
dude.
it might be a little too short, but, you know, whatever. Keep it going, man. Give yourself some cornrows or something.
Hell yeah.
Cornrows would be a rad, dude.
It would be, especially for Black
do
History
some like
Month.
juggalo braids.
Well, dude, we want to thank you for your time. We're getting the wrap it up sign from our producer
His
over here.
dick's out.
Fair enough.
But we appreciate you coming on, dude, and fucking enlightening me in some music.
Please come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have you back again.
sometime, y'all.
We appreciate your time. Do you want to tell people like where to find you or anything like that?
Yeah. All my social media is at Grass Kingdoms. I got a website, grasskingdoms.com or fatdopebeats.com. They're the same site. I bought both domains because I'm making that money.
There you go.
That's not true, but you can buy a shirt and help me make that money.
Do it.
But yeah, both of those on my website. I got YouTube. All my social media is at Grass Kingdoms. I try and keep it simple. So
That's
even
smart.
YouTube, if you go to youtube.com/Grass Kingdoms, it will take
there
you my
you are.
YouTube.
Sounds good, man. And we'll list all that in the episode. But yeah, thanks again.
Yeah.
Thanks again for coming on, and let's definitely hook back up.
Yeah.
Of course.
I
Thanks,
might
y'all.
not have a
Wonderful
dress
night.
that night.
Thanks so much, brother.
I mean,
you.
like you rock it well, man. Y'all have a nice night.
You
Take
too,
care.
dude.
Have a good night, man. Thank you.
Peace.
What a guy, huh?
Man, he was a joy.
Yeah, he really was.
Whoa, you're at a loss for words over there. We're on a date. We're on a date and you're thinking about other men, okay? Why does this always happen to me? And
It's because you can't grow those beautiful braids,
That's
Nick.
so true, I know.
You can braid your beard though if you let it get long enough, dude.
Don't be gross, dude. Don't embarrass me, dude, in front of my friends.
Goddamn self.
Yeah, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self,
am.
dude.
I'm about to interject some love in this muffin.
Oh, I can feel it coming in my butt tonight.
I'm the girl. It should be my. It should be my butt.
Okay. All right. Settle down, everybody.
Settle in.
We are
Settle in,
back.
everybody.
That was our Zoom edition of the show.
Yeah, I mean,
What a friendly guy.
Yeah, he really was. I like him a lot.
Yes.
So strange connecting with people like that, just random. But it is a cool aspect to incorporate.
Yeah, I mean, he's in Nashville, dude.
Yeah.
And I think, he's got that Phoenix vibe. Easy to talk to because of that, probably a little bit. He wasn't too sensitive to our racist jokes or behaviing.
I didn't say anything racial, dude. It was probably you.
I went there a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
But, because I figure, nothing. All right. Well, just because if he's listening to your mom's house,
Yeah.
like I'm kind of figure it's like he's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
He's down with the sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah. You made a System of a Downs joke, dude. That's
Disturbed,
I
please.
know. Jeez, come on.
Damn it,
Improv. And
Yes, and bro. Yes, and.
yeah.
No, and.
How are you doing, Nick?
I'm good.
What do you think about this date?
We're like 30 minutes into that. What do you mean? How am I doing? What's crazy?
I didn't really get to
what
talk
a
to you
crazy
before.
fucking thing to say.
I'm sorry. Women say crazy things.
We're in the middle
Okay.
of the second entree. So how are you doing? This is. Are you gonna ask me? How was my morning?
Which fucking dart did I
sorry.
hit?
How long? Shoot him. Yeah. How long has it been since? When was your last first date?
Hold on. I just want you to understand something, and I want our audience to understand something. No means no, but it means so much more with a gun in your hand. No!
Oh, dude, just like in the bedroom, dude.
Cupid shooting blank.
This never happens to me.
Blanks.
Just like in the bedroom. Yeah,
We're just
that's why I'm not in
failing
love
all
with
over
you.
tonight,
He
folks.
failed to shoot me tonight.
What'd you do on your last first date? Your parents dropped you off at the movie theater or something?
My last first date, we were old enough to drive ourselves to the movie theater, okay? Barely, dude.
Is that what you did? Is that actually what you did?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Remember what you saw?
I do not, because I spilt a drink on her. I spilt an icy on her, and I thought she was never going to talk to me again.
Okay. So this is how you should have done it, because this is a comedy podcast. Ask me the same question I asked you. Do you remember what movie it was?
Do you remember what movie it was?
I spilled an icy on her, and I thought she was never going to see me again.
You put a suit on and you think you're Seinfeld.
I mean, it was a raspberry icy.
Give it up, people.
Comedy,
Jesus.
baby.
The crowd is going wild.
got
here,
it.
Nick. Pete.
But
Step it up.
big
so
step it up. I'm sorry, guys. Play the want for me.
We've been failing a little too much.
But no, I was too afraid that she wasn't going to talk to me anymore, and now she's my wife. That was my
Damn,
last
dude.
first date.
She has low standards, dude. You spilled an icy on her. She's like, I got to see him again.
Yeah, dude.
He
No,
doesn't
sorry,
even
sorry.
care about me, and I like that.
I want to see him again.
She have COVID, or why does she sound like that?
guy next. That was a really good movie, except for the icy. Yeah.
What was your last first date?
I just at a bar a couple months ago. Cornish pasty.
So much for the comedy podcast, folks. Just at a bar.
Okay, fine. Hey, Nick, what was your
Hey,
last?
Nick, what was your last
I'm asking
first
you.
date?
You said you could do it better. So, hey, Nick.
I never said I
when
could do it
was
better.
your-
I was criticizing you on you not doing it good.
Gotcha.
All right. Hey, CJ, what did you do on your last date? Or hey, Nick. Sorry. Hey, Nick, what did you do on
He
your
was
last date?
13, dude. He doesn't remember.
Well, on my last first date, we met up from Tinder, and I took her out to the bar, and she was like, "Hey, oh my God, I love your bald head. I just want to suck your other bald head."
Okay.
And I was like,
I think this date.
I'm not sure if I
What a
got a
rough
chance
date.
here, and so I just drank a bunch, and then I left.
Damn. I mean, not terrible. Not terrible.
I mean, we're
Dude, I'm trying to look cute over here in this
Yeah,
dress.
bro.
for you,
we're
dude.
swinging for the fences, folks.
It's the only way to swing. Look at this, dude. Bud
trying to
Light,
make-
seltzer,
swinging
and
both
a
ways for the
fucking
fence.
blast, dog.
We are on a date that's acceptable. It's good.
No, see, this is my move. Is what I do is I date girls that used to be alcoholics, so I go out to dinner with them, and then I drink seltzers and say it's sparkling water, so I can still get drunk with them.
Smart.
Thank you.
You don't look like an alcoholic. Towards the end of the night, you might.
Oh, I thought you meant like, I do feel like I have the look of an alcoholic. I'm a little inflamed. My eyes are always a little saggy, dark circles. You know what I mean? Sad all the time. So I do actually feel like, not just on the date, just in general. Let's kick it up a notch. This is Valentine's Day, and let's not get to sad boy Nick. Let's play the Lovers Quarrel Game of the Year.
What is this? What are we playing?
Let's do it. It's
So you're going to put your dick in my mouth.
That's not the the game, dude.
So it's basically the newlywed. Let's call it the newlywed game, since you just started having periods.
Those tits are fat, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
And so what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions. You're going to
Don't
answer.
look under my dress, dude.
Don't tell me where to put my eyes. My body, my choice.
Oh.
You're right. I'm sorry. Believe all women, I guess that's what they say, right?
That's exactly what they say.
Did you?
All right.
Did you intro yourself as CJ or Chris today?
I said producer CJ, aka producer Cupid, extra cute. Gonna shoot some boys, make them fall in love.
You didn't shoot.
Because aren't you changing your name though?
I'm Chris James, bitch.
But isn't that what you want to go by now?
Yeah, I don't care if it's Chris James or CJ. It doesn't matter.
Gotcha. Because I noticed that you use a different Twitter now too, right?
Yes. I mean, for all the 0 people that watch the show that care about my life or my well-being, I am going to crash Hobo Blues Clown into the rocks. We're going to scuttle it in a couple of weeks here.
I mean, all the people you follow
transitioning
have
to-
blocked you. So
You're really drumming up the joke I was trying to get to is that, it's just dead naming now if we call you CJ or Hobo
Call me
Blues
Hobo
Clown.
Blues Clown, yeah.
Okay, so that's not
that's
not Blues Clown anymore, and that's just all gotcha.
No more, no how. There's a 2-week transition period where you can
2-week
call
transition.
Me.
That's
I'm
what it
giving
took
you.
me.
A
I'm
lot of
giving
people
you
are
2
looking.
weeks.
Damn, it takes some people years.
I know.
Ellen Page
Hard.
gave everybody a couple of weeks. I'm giving everybody a couple of weeks following suit.
I know, dude.
So,
And I've jerked off to Elliot Page before.
and you've jerked off to Hobo Blues Clown before.
I've jerked off onto Hobo Blues Clown. Are you still playing my character because you're getting words wrong?
Are we doing the first Dick Joke Award?
I
or
think
something?
me and
'Cause
I think I'm about to steal your date. Yeah. I'm about to steal your date.
I'm on my period
boy.
on a date. Give me some attention.
he's not getting any.
I was
Okay,
gonna suck
so-
his dick.
The way this game works, I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions. You're
yeah.
going to answer what you think the other person is going to say,
Yeah.
right? And then we're going to go line by line, and I'm going to ask you your answer, and then we're going to see if you got it right or wrong.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So the first question.
Who are you asking? Me?
No, you guys are both answering all the questions, and then we're going to reveal answers. Okay? So hide your answers.
Can I have your? Do you have an
yes.
extra?
I meant to do that, and there you go.
So I'll just go. How many? You said 4?
We have 4 questions, yes, and one's going to be longer because it has multiple parts.
3, and then I'll do 1 extra.
And then whoever gets the most points gets to be the top tonight.
I don't like being the top. I'm all about the bottom.
Well, you get
I hope
to
that's
choose.
not a question
You
because
get to choose.
I mean, I'm such a lazy, selfish lover.
Let's not talk about it. We're going to get into it.
Lazy, selfish lover.
I'll remember that for the answers.
First question. Who is the noisier lover? So, Pete, who do you think Nick is going to say is going to be noisier in bed? Nick,
So between
Don't look at my
us,
answers.
between
dude.
the two of you. Nick, who do you think Pete's going to say is the noisiest lover between the two of you?
Oh, so it's a 2-part. I do my answer for
No, it's a 1-part. You answer what you think Pete is going to say.
I answer what I think.
Oh, and
you're
then
gonna say.
then you ask the question again, and then I say what.
And then you just answer the question. Yeah. So you'll be answering the question later. Right now, you're answering for your lover. Welcome back to Who Do You Think You Are?
All right, I got my answer.
Next question. Who? Beautiful.
Thank you.
Who cheats on who first? Who do you think Pedro's going to say cheats on who first?
Don't laugh like that, you fucking dickhead.
Hey, I'm going off of previous experiences. Okay.
Welcome back to Who Do You Think You Are? You guys ready for your next question?
Yeah.
Next question. Who caught feelings first? So do you think Pedro's going to say he caught feelings first for you, or do you think that you caught feelings first for Pedro? Pedro, same question, vice versa.
Okay. All right.
I don't like these questions.
Welcome
dude.
back to
It's Valentine's Day. You don't like these questions?
Where's the appetizer? I ordered oysters on the half shell 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, where's
You're already 3 margaritas
the
deep.
calamari?
This is crazy. You've been playing footsie with my ball sack for the last 30 minutes.
Does the waiter think this is going to last all night?
Jesus. We're at TGI Fridays.
I'm having flashbacks to my childhood.
Mom, Dad.
Fourth question. Let's go. Shoot.
Final question. Marry, fuck, kill. Answering for the other person.
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf, Marilyn Manson, Donald Trump Jr. Go.
Yeah.
Here at Who Do You Think You Are podcast, we have a lot of fun, folks, and we try as hard as we can, even though this episode we've probably failed to make successful jokes 4 or 5 times. We're still, half naked and cross-dressing, so.
Dude, speak for yourself. I think this is a great episode, and thank you guys for listening and watching and subscribing and liking and stuff. This negative Nancy over here without his shirt on.
Yeah, you're supposed to be making people fall in love. You're supposed to be positive, dude.
They're falling in love with my fucking pecs, bro.
It's Mary. Answer this quickly so he stops doing that, please.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fill up the time on.
I know it's hard for you to think and stuff because you have a vagina, but this is getting a little bit embarrassing.
I start my period, then I get the heckles.
I can smell that.
I'm just hungry and want to watch Netflix.
All right.
We're kidding. I mean, this is a comedy podcast.
Here we go. This is for all the marbles being spilled on whose rump.
Okay.
We don't know. We're going to find out. Pedro, I'm asking you now your answer.
Okay.
Who's the noisier lover, you or Nick?
I think Nick said,
No, I'm asking you for your answer.
oh, me.
You're the noisier lover.
Yes.
Nick, your answer. Who do you think's the noisier lover?
I said Pedro.
You think that no, not who you said, but who do you think?
It's not right because I said neither because I feel like we're both quiet lovers. That's what I wrote.
Okay.
I wrote.
Perfect,
I don't
perfect.
think either of us would be noisy lovers, but I wrote for my answer down for him. He would say Pedro.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Let's see your answer. What's your answer for that question?
Me, for sure.
Damn, are you a noisy? I mean, I don't want to show my cards. I put them all in one. So.
All right.
But yeah, I said you.
You got it right.
Yeah.
We got it right. We got a point.
Okay. Are you a noisy lover?
I can
though?
be.
Can you?
Yeah, I can be.
So every time.
I mean, I'm fucking moan and grunt while I'm having sex. Yeah, dude.
I mean, it's a normal thing though.
What kind of noises do you make?
Yeah.
I feel like my voice
Are you
goes
more
a
of
little
like
higher.
Okay.
For me,
The sensual noises, dog. If I hosted an ASMR type of podcast or YouTube,
but that's not a noisy, a romping unless are you talking a lot? Like, are you verbally speaking a lot? Like,
and is it more of an or like an
or are you just making noise the whole time? Like,
I mean, the question was who's the noisier lover? So yeah, I make noise. I'm not a big dirty talk. Occasionally, yeah, it comes out for sure. But
what about you, Nick? Are you noisy? Are you a noisy lover?
No.
What?
You fucking that ninja, dude. You that stealth little lover.
You're getting
dude?
a blowjob.
I'll make noises, but it's like, I mean, I think like talking is kind of gross.
Do you give the responsive? This feels good. I'll give you a little.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because
So
you
that
want
you
more
know.
of it. So it's like there's signalers.
Right, but you're not going over the top.
I'm not. Yeah. I hate that.
Me too.
That's why we should start having
That's
sex
why we have
instead of me and
great
Pedro. We'd have great sex.
Next question.
It's all about love, folks. It's all
It's
about love.
Valentine's Day, and watch this with your loved one.
And I'm gonna change the format of the episode. Just give me your answer, Pedro. Who do you think not the answer you wrote down? Just your answer. Answer the question now yourself.
Answer who
do
I
you
think
cheats first in your relationship?
I'll tell
if
you
this goes somewhere.
dude. I'm a very loyal person. Okay.
Okay.
And once you got me in your little spot, Nick, I think he would cheat on.
You think Nick's gonna cheat on you first? Nick, what did you say? Who
I said me.
Yeah.
You said he'd think. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got that right, Nick. Your
2 points.
answer. Do you think that do you also think that you would cheat on Pedro first, or do you think Pedro would end up cheating on you?
Then we just answer that.
Yeah.
No, we answered what you think. We didn't answer what Nick thinks yet.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I try not to give him the time of day.
I would cheat on him.
You think so too? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we all knew that.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Because you're a
dude.
fuck boy.
I'm not a fuck
No, it
boy,
is what
dude.
it
Just
is.
after you have
I think
sex
we
with
figured
this
that out.
noisy lover a couple too many times, he starts making farm animal sounds, and he starts doing maintenance like.
I was okay
Like,
with
what are you
I was
doing?
okay with you not being okay with the leash being in the bedroom, but I need it sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
And Pedro, who caught feelings first? Did you catch feelings for Nick first, or did he catch feelings for you? Not what did you say, but what do you say?
I definitely did catch feelings for Nick first.
Wow.
Dang.
I think I did.
Nick, did you say that? Who did you say caught feelings first?
So
according to Pedro.
First I wrote me, and then I crossed it off because I was like, then I thought about it, not like in a romantic way.
I was romantic,
and I was like, no, but I was like, actually, I know it's romantic, but even in our relationship, that's it's a blossoming romance that I do feel like, because it's hard to let people in my life, and I feel like he was kind of like, dude, let's hang out, and enough that I'm like, yeah, let's go in the background, let's do this, let's get high, then look at him. We're in
He's cute as a
Studio
button.
3. We have our own podcast.
I'm sitting in front of him in a blue dress.
Yeah.
It was previously
He's
Bill
playing the long
Clinton.
game.
It was previously Bill Clinton's, okay? He let me borrow it for this special night.
The joke nobody got that I spent $15 on at Target before one of our podcasts. So that's. I'm glad we got another use out of it.
And so, Nick, you actually feel like you caught feelings first. Am I hearing you right?
No.
Or no?
No, I think no.
Okay.
But I said that because romantically I fall. We always talk about this on the episodes that I fall in love quickly.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah, dude.
if I was like, dude, if he wasn't married when I first
bulge
met him,
in this dress
it would have
is-
been way different,
Right.
But he was already in a relationship with somebody that I worked with, and
Everywhere I,
I
go,
knew.
there's someone who's been in their underwear with my wife.
And so yeah, he was, and then but
Everywhere.
if he was single,
Yeah.
this would have been different from day one. We
think so,
we
man.
would have already had a kid, maybe 2. We would have fostered 3 at least. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Last question, and here's where it gets good because those questions
Last
kind of sucked
question?
because we already knew that fuckboy Nick was going to be, the noisy, cheating.
Well, I saw more. I forgot how to
lover.
go. Like, it's not clear.
Marry, fuck, kill. Shia LaBeouf, Marilyn Manson, Donald Trump Jr., Pedro.
So I'm
Who do you think Nick
I think
marries?
Nick marries LaBeouf just because he likes trauma.
Nick, who do you marry?
Yes. Okay.
Now let's flip this around. Actually, Nick, who do you fuck? Not who did you write down, but who do you choose to fuck?
Marilyn Manson.
Who'd you say, Pete? Did you say that he was going to say Marilyn?
No, I said Junior, dude. I said Junior. I thought you'd fuck Junior.
Gross, dude. I don't like those kind of guys.
1 point for Pete. All right, Pedro. No. So yes, Pedro. Who do you marry?
Who do I marry?
Who do you marry?
I guess I didn't think about this question.
So
Think about it right now.
We're live.
I think I marry. I like security. I like
The podcast. I never thought about this question. Can we pump the brakes?
Hold on.
I mean, what's with all the questions?
Look, I'll tell you this. I like security.
Questions over here.
I like a man, that's established. There's a foundation. There's deep rooted. Maybe that's not the right term.
Just answer the question. Stop biting time, dude.
I'd marry Junior, dude. Just
That's what I was feeling.
I'm
Really?
marrying well.
I was feeling those
would
vibes
never
from your
guess
dress.
It's the Clinton.
You got that
dress.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
I thought we were answering for
vibe.
Pedro, not for.
Pedro is answering.
I'm answering
his-
for myself.
for himself.
Oh, but the dress is making you really
So
tune
Pedro
into it.
marries Donald Trump. Who did you say Pedro marries?
I said Shia LaBeouf too. How'd you not marry
0
Shia LaBeouf?
points.
I don't want to get beat up, dude. Did you hear what he did? Allegedly do a couple of weeks ago?
How do you come without getting beaten up a little bit?
And then,
¿Quién crees que eres?
What are you talking about?
All right,
What
Perry.
the
Pedro.
fuck?
Pedro, who do you
call
fuck?
me Perry.
Call you
Jesus.
Perry.
All right, Perry, on with the show.
Perry.
Carry on, Perry.
Who do I what?
Who do you fuck?
I think,
I'm getting
um,
suffocated in like this.
LaBeouf. LaBeouf would be a
Sexual
good.
heat. You're fucking
Oh, yeah.
Shia. Okay.
You're fucking shy. Oh.
Yeah, I'll fuck him. I can't marry him though.
Nick, who did you say Pedro fucks?
I did the. Well, actually, Marilyn Manson too. I don't know.
So Pedro just won. Pedro actually loves you more than you love him.
I know that.
Game proved
Everybody that's in my life probably does, because I'm gonna die alone in a dumpster one day, and nobody's gonna know my name or what I've done or what I've worked for, and it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be smelly. It's gonna be a hot summer day in Phoenix, Arizona, in a rotting, I'm going to say fish kind of dumpster. I'm going to smell a lot of fish, rotting carcasses, and it's just going to decay around my body. And nobody's even going to know that I'm missing until maybe 2 weeks later, because I have to pay a bill.
Or somebody found your dog.
No, I have to pay a bill or something. They're like, hey, where'd this guy go? And my rotting carcass, they didn't even know was
just
there.
Bloated after weeks of people not.
A Bud Light seltzer. Shout out. You guys want to sponsor us? We're having a lot of your mom's house guests on and stuff, and I know that you guys are a sponsor of them. I'm doing the favor back. You think I like drinking this? I don't even like to drink. It's the funniest thing I said tonight.
Water, dude. You don't even like to drink water.
Yeah. What do we do? Oh, yes. Fuck, Mary. We already ended?
I thought we were on kill.
Yeah.
We don't need to know
but
who.
I might as well.
We already are.
Already won, dude.
We already know who you kill.
You suck.
By process of elimination. Obviously, he kills Marilyn Manson.
Don't have to use big terms for our listeners like process of elimination. How are people going to follow this? That's crazy, dude. I actually put down the same list for me as I thought for you, because I thought we were close.
You thought we were too close, dude. But maybe you're
Donald Trump Jr. you would marry?
I like security, dude. What about that? Don't you understand?
Security from the guy that was raised by someone that's in 4 marriages. Trauma trickles down, Playboy.
I'm sorry.
Trauma trickles down, okay?
Trump trickles down.
God damn it, dude. Why girls so stupid?
I know, dude. All of a sudden,
after 2 Bud Light seltzers, sponsor, I just feel like being a woman.
Calm down, Shia.
Damn it.
I know, dude. After putting this dress on, I feel like my brain's just not processing everything completely. Hit the button, dude.
¿Quién crees que eres?
That's a joke.
We're supposed to use it for a joke.
It's a joke.
We're supposed to use it for jokes?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of, it's a joke. It's National Pizza Day. Rest in peace, Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh. Is it National Pizza Day?
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah. I love pizza.
I love pizza too. The other day, actually, last week, I finished this podcast and I was really hungry, and I go home and I put one of those Costco pizzas in the oven and I ate the entire thing. I was feeling disgusted with myself.
I never had one. Are they good?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They sell frozen ones too?
Yeah, I believe so. And then, but we don't get the frozen ones from the Costco. It's like the check, please. I don't think this date's going well.
Come on, baby. I'm playing around. I'm getting loose with you.
I'm starting to think that's not sparkling water in that glass. Okay.
You don't smell like sparkling water.
Just smells like crap.
Dude, you put that dress on and all of a sudden you can't even tell an interesting story.
¿Quién crees que eres?
Oh, uses it for that
Oh,
joke?
yeah. Not mine. Mine was too on point.
Yeah. He doesn't use it when he's making the Chinese or Korean eyes, but he makes it when he's saying, hey, Pete.
It was Japanese, dude. Just at least get that right.
Did he say that? Was that what it was?
Chinese, remember?
Japanese,
yeah.
You literally used it as a piece of information that you incorporated into your life.
After a couple Bud Light seltzers, you don't know who I am anymore. I'm a different guy. I'm a different guy.
Fucking Seinfeld, dude.
I never liked that show. I actually don't like him either.
I don't know.
I think his stand-up is very good. I don't like the show. I think it's boring.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a stand-up, honestly.
I got bored by it too, but maybe I haven't seen the right things or something. But I feel like, and maybe he has the right. Maybe he has the right.
To what, dude?
I just feel like he
boring.
seems like a dickhead.
Yeah, well, yeah, he is a dickhead.
I mean, have you seen comedians in cars?
I guess, but I don't know. I think there's a thing about if you are truly a dickhead, but like you have to kind of be like warm. I feel like sometimes people embrace the dickheadness too much and being like abrasive and like, like
that's just who he is.
There's a line to that where I feel like I like the warmth of it. I like when people can go to that place, but they still have empathy for people. They feel, I do actually feel like they care, but I feel like with him, maybe it's because like I only know him as like this mega comedian that's inspired people, has changed people's lives. So I'm talking out of my ass, because other things can inspire different. There's a reason why he's fucking probably multi-millionaire. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He was in B Movie, and what's better than B Movie? That was why he's famous, right?
The B movie?
Come on, that was a good joke. It's a good movie. But yeah, I just always got these weird vibes from them. Like, this is the guy that corners me in my, like, I don't know, cousin's bedroom, and he puts his dick in my ass, and he's like, what's the big idea with...
Jesus, dude.
I know.
Let's talk about this, Nick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what happened in your cousin's bedroom? Who was it?
Jerry Seinfeld.
He looked a man that looked like Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah. Okay, so we're actually finding out here today, folks. Right here, Nick is leveling allegations. First time ever in public. He was molested by Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
I know.
And Jerry Seinfeld.
I don't like talking about it.
You ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self.
He hasn't responded to the emails, the DMs.
None of his his PR,
The dick
none
pics.
of the management's reached out.
No.
That's a shame.
Isn't it crazy? So I guess that's the reason. Thanks for we cracked the case. That's why I don't like him, because I remember
feeling neglected by him.
we unburied unconscious memory
right,
that I have.
exactly. You have this now vivid memory of.
I don't even want to drink
Of your
anymore.
molestation.
Just pour it off. Just kidding.
Did he give you seltzers too, dude? Jerry looks
He
like
gave me what I thought was Alka-Seltzers, but
What do we got here?
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, dude.
It's that watermelon one.
I'm trying to read, bro.
That's bad, man. I've been going down that rabbit hole.
that
too much.
nicotine fucking
Yeah, dude. It's fucking
addiction,
terrible. But you know what? It is what it is, folks. All right? I work hard. I pay my bills. I take care of my own.
You want to like super spreader truth right now?
Yeah, dude, hit me.
Is that
You are
at the
one?
Super Bowl party? That wasn't a party. There was 4 or 5 of us.
Well,
That's
there
a
was-
party for me.
there
It's
was-
me and my dog usually.
was
You have 3 dogs. You have a daughter. Like, they're
All right,
the whole
yeah.
gang was
But there was
Yeah.
3 of us for like 4 hours of it.
Yeah.
And then there was the other person.
Yeah.
And then I stumbled in.
Then I
Grabbed up a few
stumbled out.
leftovers and stumbled out back onto the streets.
Did you bring my Tupperware?
No,
back?
I stumbled out. You stumbled in and I stumbled out.
That's right. I see.
Which was true.
But what about
Yeah,
that?
drunk
What about that Super Bowl
That-
get together?
Nick got drunk and drove his bike home.
Such a good bike ride. So much fun. Your wife and I were sharing. It's like in that feeling of like sharing a joint or a blunt. I don't know. I miss that. There's something.
I don't know why you guys don't. I'm always like loading a bowl, like I'll load a bowl, and then I'm like, oh yeah, you guys don't share weed anymore because of coke.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever really did.
No, we
though.
did for a long time.
Did we?
Every week.
Huh?
on
Yeah.
this podcast.
Yeah.
I don't listen to this.
You
Dude.
would
Yeah, but you're here, you dipshit.
hardly.
But hey, if we were smoking weed, dude, my memory's a little shot. Okay,
true.
I'm a dumb blonde, dude. What are you hit the button, dude?
¿Quién crees que eres?
Time.
Yeah, he didn't make the joke.
No, but yeah, I guess I just don't remember that. But there is something that connects, right? It connects. It's like a ritual in a sense.
Dude, you know what? Smoke the rest of this together.
All right, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude,
You
that's
guys
a
are
great-
seeing it here
that's
on
a-
first time on Who Do You Think You Are podcast since COVID-19 started. Nick and Pedro
No, you hit a.
reunite.
We smoked together
By
for the
mouth.
first time during COVID, and then he got COVID
Right
the
after.
next week.
yeah, that's right.
And it wasn't even the next. It was the next week if you're looking at the show, but it was actually 3 days later
Yeah.
that he's
That I
texting
tested
me.
positive.
Yeah. And at that point, I was like, finally, because he's been worried about getting it for the last 3 months. You know,
Yeah, I did get COVID for about 2 months.
it's been a wild ride. Just creatively this last year. You know, like my projects move around. Oh yeah, the Edisons. I can't fucking say my bands have a
the
new
Mariners. What are you from?
The Mariners.
Go
have a new
see the
single
Seattle
out.
Mariners.
No, but just think about like creatively this last year, like things have shifted so much. I went from playing at least 2 shows a month to even this podcast, just uploading audio just to the internet, then pretty much calling it good, not putting out too much content wise besides just a picture of that, and then saying it's good. Like it's wild how far, and doing Zoom calls, doing things where he would fill in when we have our friends on and people that
Yeah.
aren't able to get out right now, like now doing Zoom calls with these people to like bring them onto our show, really falling into the video element, like the pace of like stepping that kind of stuff up. It's just weird. It's like, and even for music, it's like we're completely doing it all ourselves now. Like we're recording ourselves or tracking ourselves and just creating like arpeggiated sounds and like exploring the digital realm more. And I think like this song that we just released is like, it's kind of like that first like taste into it. We shot a music video for it that's going to come out pretty soon. Which
I know you
fun.
showed me like a clip of it. I was like, dude, that's dope.
Yeah.
You're on a green screen and shit.
But it's crazy to, I don't know, like create it. It's like, well, this last year was shit, but was it really shit? Because maybe it like forced us out of this weird comfort zone. God, I always fucking say that word. But it forced us out of this space that we were living in. And maybe it was a good thing that, because for us three here, you had a kid, you released projects, you recorded a fucking album on your like cell phone. Maybe it's showing the people that still want to create, let's find a different place to do it. Grass Kingdoms. Okay, now I'm making more video because I see that this is what happens. Like it's expanding the brand in these like different spaces that you have to exist in now to kind of stay relevant. You know, and I feel like we should commend ourselves for like now looking back and be like, hey, we did it. We're staying in the game, continually creating, not falling flat into it. And I don't know, it's exhausting sometimes, but at the same time, I was supposed to pass this to you.
Yeah, but you didn't. You parked on it, dude.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that line of thinking, though, man. Fucking did 2021 in many ways the pandemic accelerated changes like work from home and things like that were coming anyways, and it just made it have to happen now. And I wonder if you are onto something there where
that's the agenda they're pushing.
Well, yeah, I mean, no matter what,
with robots and stuff, that's
as everything changes, as society changes with the new technology we have and the new systems of authority with that new technology and everything like that.
That's a good way to put it. That too.
The art is going to reflect it, and maybe that's what you're noticing is like, okay, the way art is made has changed, and the ones that changed with it are now starting to stand out. Like you'll be able to identify them now by whether or not they changed with the medium, or whether they're stagnated.
That's crazy.
I mean, everybody's got a channel anymore, dude. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to put like Grass Kingdom, like pushing shit out. Like
but it's sad too, because I think for me, it's like you live in the nostalgia of creating thing, playing live shows, but you have to realize like the mediums do change, mediums do evolve, and the first feeling. I mean, from a live setting, like this is the closest I felt to playing live music forever. And I fucking miss that so much. I remember when we had Leo Flowers on in January. That was like the closest that I felt like I was like, this is like, we're doing like, it felt good. Like it felt like you were putting yourself forward.
Only took 128 episodes, but we got there.
That's
folks.
the fuck what it takes, dude.
I know.
If you don't have a Hollywood budget or like $1 million in your work and you're quarantined at home because you can afford to, you're just a multi-millionaire and you have a camera crew and a videographer and these people you can reach out to, but like we are expanding that cloud in a way. And that's inevitably the medium is going to change anyways. And I think it's maybe more of nostalgia we're fighting against because we want that the yesterday so much, but like we have to find that in what we have today, even though it feels a little bit more soulless, a little bit more cold to me, at least.
I know what you mean where it feels soulless or cold as far as everything is so remote. Yeah, because I'm a sociopath and
Cupid, just trying to give love to other people, dude.
But I do think that's where because there's no standout artists anymore. There's nobody who just does the. Are you laughing at my wings?
Dude, I'm trying to take you so seriously.
We're on a date.
And I'm in a dress, bro. So if you take anything that I say tonight seriously, that's on you.
But I mean, when did the last great rock band come out? You know what I mean? Like I would argue maybe
Creed.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Creed, dude. I think there. Creed is very.
But a lot of people might disagree. Get out of here with your Creed.
They're up there, but I don't know about like.
As far as like
they're
unique and pushing, Black Keys might be in that realm.
I was gonna say
Jack White,
but I also feel like Black Keys, you can hear the influences so much.
Yeah, it's so direct that it's a little bit.
But it's good because you still get the taste of it.
Yeah.
Like Leon Bridges is like that for me. Who does like that,
yeah.
you know, because he has that sound of yesterday, but it's new. So it's like, well, at least I'm getting Alabama Shakes gets into that a little bit. It's I guess that country.
The gal from Alabama Shakes has some solo stuff now.
Yeah,
that
it's just put out.
Made me fucking cry the first time.
Really?
I heard one of them. I was
What
just
a
like,
bitch,
God damn,
huh?
I'll have to revisit
I
it.
have bipolar and I cry like all the time.
I'll have to revisit because I was kind of upset she went solo because I love them as a band so much. I saw them like 2 years ago. And it was so I love they have some of their just the soul in that voice.
There are some realms that are pushing that is next level, but there's no centralized place that everybody looks at now. Everything is so fractionated and niched out and everything like that you have to go looking for it now, and it's not. Is that no
kind of though? Like, is that like kind of living in that nostalgia to where you hold these bands up that influenced you so much, or you thought were great at the time, and you just held them up to such a high pedestal that maybe now nothing's gonna compare to that?
I think maybe we also just get more dead as we get older. I mean,
scientifically, you're not wrong.
Yeah, that's true. But also, like, because you think about some of the younger things, like, you know, like I listened to such shitty music when I was a kid, like pop punk, Blink-182. I looked up to them and like in ways that I can't even fathom now. I can't imagine
considering
being
them.
so enamored over a musician being like, oh my, you know, like I want to be every part of your existence. I want this life. Like I want that, just everything about it. Like I can't see myself. Because I see enough the flaws in people. I see the facade thing. I see the musical creation of like how things start either watering down or becoming more produced. And like maybe there's the golden era of like when you are recording like in a dingier place, but at some point it's like, yeah, let's step this up. You know what I mean? So like it starts losing that soul or that heart to it. So like, hey, we record on this, or then we don't record. But I don't even know what the question I was answering was, but I just, yeah.
Are we still playing the game? I didn't even know there was a question.
Yeah, that's true. No, just when we get older, I feel like, we get more dead to these feelings because
desensitized, dude.
Yeah, like being around your daughter, I mean, she's excited about like bubbles.
You
know,
were so worried about her, dude.
Yeah, I love her. She was on the table. She was like
crawling around. But
it was dope. We bonded, bro.
You were surprisingly not so worried about her. You were throwing her in the pool and she kept crawling back out. Like,
actually, a little more concerning how not worried you were.
Dude, I think as you're with it every day, it becomes
hell yeah, dude. Super woke.
I didn't.
That's woke. See, that's the thing with our podcast is people are like, they're racist or Republican. Dude, he just called his daughter an it, okay? He's wearing a dress.
Look,
he's not wearing a shirt. He's wearing wings. This is ridiculous. I mean,
can you take
I'm glad we can make jokes and be serious. Like, we just talked about this weird realism thing of creativity, and now he's calling his daughter an it.
Bro, that's what I said. I'm in a dress tonight. I don't think I can be serious, you know? No, but being serious. And I meant it as like
your child.
Oh, no. being around everything that occurs with taking care, raising a child. You get normalized to it, you know, and it's like these kids are malleable, dude. It takes a lot for a kid to actually get hurt. Like I've seen her fall sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, you're broke. You know, your arm should have been broken by now, but they're still so like if you think about it, like they're still so they can do the happy baby pose up to their ears, you know, like they're still so flexible and malleable in a sense. I feel like Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm gonna put you in the happy baby pose up to your ears after this.
You know,
dude,
last week you were calling yourself out, and I'm out of this conversation, dude, because I have a reputation, I have a job. This is ridiculous. Okay.
How is it ridiculous, dude? I'm just explaining a baby's anatomy.
Oh, you're right. Creepy or no?
Explaining a baby's anatomy, dude.
In a
You're
dress.
a father. It's definitely not creepy,
cross-dressing
dude.
and explaining a baby's anatomy.
Well, I have a joint in my hand.
¿Quién crees que eres?
You know what, Jeffrey?
Jeffrey just understood baby's anatomies better.
I mean, the yoga dude did turn into,
But
right?
What do you mean?
Well, I guess Bikram, just the guy that started those classes, not that actually.
Oh, yeah. All those guys are freaks, dude.
It's always
It's a cult. It's a cult.
You know what's really crazy is I remember going super, super, super far back to Brother Jesse coming on, And
Great
it was,
man.
And it was when I started getting into like meditating and yoga and stuff like that. And we were kind of like jokingly, but getting into that, like how people like my dad or like they see, like they're really against like meditating or yoga because that starts leading you down like this outsider path, right? Where of like, it's a different thought process. And what's interesting is I think about that and I go, yeah, that's true because that's what happened to me. And it
led you away from what your father wanted you to be. It strayed me away
from that. But I was already away from that religion. I was completely atheist.
But your dad still thought he had a chance.
And then you tried yoga and you realized you were gay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got a pink mat, dude.
Yeah. No, by doing yoga and like meditating, it opened this part to my life and to my brain that I needed so bad that I didn't know that I like. There's this weird connectivity to the universe and to
I thought about
your
that today,
brain waves and breathing that it's the greatest thing I've ever started doing in my life. Doing both of those things has changed my life, my brain activity in ways that I can't even it's like downloading a different processing component to your brain, because especially when you're just born in good, bad, sin, evil, go to hell, burn in hell, die for eternity, or go to heaven. It's like, okay, you push away that
so
idea,
extreme,
but you
too.
still then don't have an idea. All you do is say, that's complete bullshit. I believe we rot in the ground and the worms eat our eyes.
And even worse, you have the framework of that idea. So anybody can step in and just give you some new bullshit.
Yeah.
And as long as it matches up that framework, you're going to take it for reality because you're equipped. There's a woman who was talking about, I can't remember exactly who it was right now. I think it might have been Rose McGowan, but I don't think so. Somebody else. But she was talking about being raped and how having been
AOC.
raped, having been raped once didn't prepare her not to get raped again. It prepared her for getting raped again. It prepared her to disassociate when something like that happens.
Yeah.
And so it actually made her more vulnerable to it.
That makes sense.
And so,
You know why? Get ready. She probably liked it. That's why. I'm not
¿Quién
saying
crees que eres?
anything, but I'm saying something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's that one. Where Sad Boy Nick come out on Valentine's Day. This is why these dates go bad, baby. But this is the true me, okay? After a couple Bud Light seltzers,
And dude,
you gotta appreciate the realness to me. You'll
still
get
love
a black eye sometimes, but you're gonna get some fucking cream pies sometimes too. So you gotta take it for what it is.
Oh, those are my favorite, dude. The whipped cream and all that.
Black eyes and cream pies.
It's a cream.
Thank you so much for tuning in, folks. We love you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. And here's to finding love in 2021 from your favorite incel producer.
Oh, damn.
My God.
That was slightly too close to reality there.
We gotta check on him.
Yeah, thanks again, folks. And we love you, and I love you, and
I love you, and I love you, and I love you, and I love more E-Paz.